Hello and welcome to the next edition of the Final Fantasy series. So at the end of the last episode we found the Rosetta Stone and now we need to take that to Professor Un, who I believe is in this village. It's the village of Malmond that we visited earlier in the game. Let me just see if I can find him. I believe this is him here. Just a moment, let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course, that's what that was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. So there we go, we're just learning the Lufenian language. So now the village we went to where we couldn't understand a word that was being said, we should now be able to visit and understand everything. So let us get out this village, get on the airship, just see where we are. It might be quicker just going around this way. Right, it's this village here, so I just need to find a landing point. There we go, we'll land all the way up here and then make our way down. I have got encounters off at the moment just so we can get through these bits of storyline. So we're in Lufenia again. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the sky people. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. Okay. We have a legend that's passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. The light bearers, then the legend is true. 400 years ago we built a civilization of the highest order, even beyond the skies we reached. However, that is not but history now. There are lots of people here giving us information, so let's see how we get on with this. Just trying to get onto that middle section. Here we go. The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. This world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water and wind. Of these we show greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky we set the castle afloat in that azure sea of stars. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? And the sky people would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. But 400 years is a very long time and those memories have begun to fade. So that's everybody on this side of the village. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the 4 fiends. To ascertain its location we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. We struggled for our lives with Tiamat, the fiend of wind. But our power was not enough. To this day her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the flying fortress. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of sky people's strength. Before you leave, Legendary Warriors, take this chime with you. it will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. There we go, so we've obtained the chime. So that should give us access to that Mirage Tower that's in the desert. So now we can... Oh, hang on, I missed these last time. I can't learn that yet. I can't learn level 8 magic at all, it would seem. I think we will be able to in the near future, but at the moment that's not a possibility. I'm just wondering whether there's anything else on the outskirts of the town that I may have missed. So I'm just going to go back in and have a quick look. Because like I say, I completely missed the shops there. Are there any other shops further down? No, it just looks like those two. Okay, so we've not missed anything else there. Right, so we're going to get back to the airship. And just double check which of the deserts the Mirage Tower is in. Is it in this one just here? It is. There's the Mirage Tower. So we can land just to the south here. We'll now put the encounters back on because we're in a new area. And there we go, into the tower. So through the first door and we get an attack. 4 Medusas and a Sabertooth. So I'm going to cast Invisera to try and stop us getting hit too often. And we'll start the day with Fira, I think. Let's see how many of these we can kill and how quickly. So the Fira almost killed all of them. He killed all the Medusas. And the physical attack just finishes off that Sabertooth. Okay, so looking at the map, it seems to be a big circular section. Various treasure chests about. Chimeras. First time, I think, on this playthrough I've seen any of these. I'm going to cast Null Blaze, just in case they've got any magical attacks. And we'll cast Blizzara. Hopefully that will kill them all. We're yet to come across creatures that have done any real magical attacks, so things like the Null Blaze and similar will come in useful as we start to come across those. We'll get into this central area and open all these chests. A Black Knight and 2 Nightmares. Just going to cast Patera and we'll go with Furiga this time. I want to keep using the magic to keep levelling up our intellect. It would seem that the most you can use any magic for any given level is 9 times. So the early levels we've already got that. And at the high levels we're almost there. And Thor's just leveled up, he's the first to level up. Strength, agility and stamina. Didn't quite get the intellect we were looking for. So, contained in Aegis Shield, Gil, a Vorpal Sword, Okay. Let's turn the encounters off. I'll just get around all these chests. More gil and a healing helm. There's one more here. More gil. So let's just go to equipment. The Vorpal sword is not on my list there, so clearly not allowed to use that at the moment. Or the Aegis shield. Let's just see if the next one can. No. Okay, so our characters can't use those currently. Just seen a character up the top there. Let's go and have a look. Master, we have waited so long. Okay, got some flashing images here. Can't seem to do anything with those at the moment. So in this central section we've opened up all of the chests. See what happens if we go around the outside. So still got encounters off just so we can run around these sections and just concentrate on storyline. So we could have just got through the middle once we've done all those chests. We'll go up to the second floor. Let's put the encounters back on just see if there's anything new on this level. A couple of saber-tooths and weir tigers. Which I think my attacks will be better on the ones at the back. Definitely going to cast Kratera this time. Because there's so many, we're likely to take some damage. And we'll go with Thundara this time. Mix the magic up a little bit. So that's the 2 saber-tooths down. We've just got these 6 weir tigers. See how much damage Thundara does. Yeah, it gets them all. So I do like elemental magic in these games. It's really helpful. And Freya has got boost in intellect and luck and agility, as well as an increase in HP. So let's keep making our way around this outside. King Mummy and Pyralisks. We'll cast Dire to deal with the mummy, and I think we'll go Fira this time. Thankfully the gaze missed. That would have turned us to stone. And there go, Fira enough to finish those off. Keep making our way around. Just see another character there. We've got a preemptive strike on these chimeras. Just looking if anyone needs a cure. So preemptive strike. So we're all going to get a turn before they have any attacks anyway. So let's just see how many we can kill. And see, they do cast Blaze. So the Null Blaze would have been a useful cast, but never mind. I'll remember that for next time. Okay, so I just switch off the encounters while we do a quick run around and see what's on this level, if anything. Doesn't appear to be a lot. Not come across any treasure chests at all, actually. So just make our way to the centre. Right, so there's a doorway there. There was one character up here. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Okay. So now we're going to the central room. Just seen the stairs to get up to the next level. I've got a whole load of treasure chests here. Thor's hammer. Lots and lots of gil. Cottage. Sunblade. And dragon mail. Right, so let's just have a look. Can I wear the dragon mail? I can't. We do still have that diamond armlet that we've not used on anyone. So we'll give it to Thor. There we go. And so ribbon, although it wouldn't increase our defences, sure, ribbon prevents a lot of stuff like instant death and things like that. So we'll put the ribbon on Freya, because Freya can keep the rest of us alive if need be. So we'll come out this side and we'll just head round to these steps and we'll go up to floor 3. It looks like with each level these areas are getting smaller, which would make sense as we go up the tower. A battle to get into this room. A blue dragon. So we'll cast fire on this one. So there we go. One round of attack, so we managed to finish that one off. And the other two characters now leveled up. So Fluky Gamer increasing stamina. HP up to 917 now, and Loki a bit more HP, stamina and luck as well. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. Okay, so this is a fortress we heard about from the people of Lufenia. But I can't seem to get in to use it. So let's just deal with this battle first. Just see if anybody's in need of a cure. Flicky Gamer could do with a cure. And we'll cast Thundara, I think, across them all and hopefully finish it in one round. So the Hellhounds cast Blaze as well. So make a mental note of that to cast Null Blaze when against these. But yeah, all dead in one round. So that's good news. But I can't see how to use the warp cube. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. Okay, we'll do this battle and then I'm going to turn off the encounters just while I try and figure this out. I'm a little bit confused as to why I can't just do this straight away. Hopefully the Pharaoh will kill all of them. Yeah, there we go. We'll just turn encounters off for a moment. So this definitely looks like the warp cube, but I can't see how to use it. I'm a little bit confused. Ah, so our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. So somewhere to the west would appear that the warp cube has gone. Let me just try and get back out of this area now. So what do we have to the west of here? So realistically, the only areas now we've not investigated fully is this series of little islands over here. So we've been in that castle. But over here we've got little caves. How far away into the video? 20 minutes. It's got these little caves. So let's go and investigate these. Once long ago there was an age when man and dragon lived together. Okay, that's all that's in that one. So we'll go through all of these. Dragon Caves B1. Found some gill. More gill. More gill. Another room here. Only the brave can obtain a token of their courage. Lots and lots of gill. And an X potion. They are very handy items. So nothing else in this section. I didn't mean to go back in the cave. As you can see now, they've all sort of highlighted on the map now. There's all a series of yellow dots. Try and go around these systematically so we don't miss any. Try and talk to everybody we can whilst we're at it. It's a rare thing to have humans visit us here. If you're valiant warriors, you should speak with Bahamut, our king. Got an elixir. The dragons of the Cardian Islands have no love of senseless killing. More gill. Another cottage. And there's one more to speak to around here. Once long ago, the Northland was filled with beautiful shrines and towering mechanical castles. So very long ago. Okay. So we'll go to this one, and then there's just the one that's got 2 caves on it. So we've got a tent. You don't fear me, you have some spine in you, human. And 2 more chests. Dry ether and a gold needle. Oh, I managed to do it again. Go back into the cave. Just go around the thing there. So I believe that is all of them, apart from this little island that's got 2 on. So we'll go to the bottom one first. Right, this one looks different to all the others. So I'm actually going to do that one last, because that might be the storyline. We'll just go and see what's in this one. Have you spoken with our king, Bahamut? The Dragon King confers a great honour upon the brave. It is customary for dragons to venture northeast to the Citadel of Trials. There we must test our mettle by claiming a token of courage from within. The form of the token of courage changes with the times. Do not let its appearance deceive you. Okay. Well, we have done the Citadel of Trials. So, and we got the rat's tail from that. So that must be that bit of the storyline. So let us see now. Gone down to level 2. And let's just switch on the encounters for a little while. Just see what we get in here, if anything. Lots of gravestones. This is the chamber of Bahamut, the Dragon King. Mind your tongue. The Dragon King looks within to measure a person's true courage. So let's speak to Bahamut. Long as it's been since men of courage stood before me, your bravery seems worthy of consideration. The rat's tail you carry is a fitting token of courage and strength. So be it, I shall honour you with titles befitting your valour. So a bit of storyline now. And there you can see that the imagery on all of them has suddenly changed. And if we just go to this, we are now a knight, a ninja, a white wizard, and a black wizard. So upgrade from mage to wizard, and upgrade from warrior to knight. And Loki's got his upgrade from monk, I think he was, to ninja. What we'll find now is in those magic shops where we couldn't buy the magic because no one could use it, so the level 8 magic we should now be able to buy and use. So that's that bit of storyline done. So the question is now is where do we go to further the storyline on the main quest? So we've got to find this warp cube. Let me just have a quick look over this way. So this canal section looks interesting. Can I sail up this canal? I can. So I'm just going to attack with all of them and see how things have changed. I also need to go in now and have a look at the items we've already collected, who can use them and who can't. So the white croc's dead. Just got this red piranha to finish off now. I'll just turn the encounters off while we just get up to this waterfall we saw. And behind the waterfall is a waterfall cavern. So look at the time of this video, we're already on half an hour. So I'm just going to come out of there. Will it let me save the game at that point? It will. So game saved. Actually, let's just do the equipment right at the end of this one. So the Sunblade has an attack of 50. The Vorpal Sword only 42. So we'll put on the Sunblade. Aegis Shield that we picked up take us up to 62. The same as the Diamond Shield. So I'm just going to go on to the next character and just see if he can use any of these. I can use the flame shield now. And he can use the ice brand as well. So increasing his attack as well. So we'll upgrade that one to the Aegis shield. Diamond gloves are usable now as well. As well as the dragon mail and the diamond armor. So I think we'll go for the dragon mail. And the diamond helm. So he can now wear the mithril helm or the healing helm. So for the mithril helm. And we'll put the flame mail on. And he can wear the gloves now as well. So we'll just optimise all of these. Freya can now use Thor's hammer. Now, can my Thor use Thor's hammer? No. That would have been quite apt. Okay, so Freya's the best it can be. So is Thor. So everyone maximised with their equipment. And next time we'll investigate this waterfall cave. We are west of where we were told the warp cube is gone, so we're just looking for new locations to the west. So hopefully we'll find this warp cube in the next episode and be able to progress the story a bit more. I do appreciate you all watching these videos. Some of them have been really well received. If you are enjoying it, please hit the subscribe button. It does help the channel and you'll get notifications on when more content comes out. Thanks very much for watching.